Good morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you're happening to watch this. This is my Glow and Grow with me. If you're new here, my name is Nielsen, and you are pretty much tuning in to me getting ready before work every day and just kind of going along for the ride of the randomness that are my mornings. So if that sounds like something of interest, please stick around. It is always a new adventure with my makeup every morning. So this morning, I have been inspired per some of my watchers. They had suggested I do a sun and moon look, so I hopefully won't disappoint. But I am going to attempt to do a sun and moon look on my eyes for them today. So we are going to jump right in. So first things first, I'm actually going to dry shampoo my hair, as my hair is fresh, but it is not as fluffy as I want it to be. So I'm just going to go in with some dollar store dry shampoo and get the ball rolling. But yeah, so I have been trying to do some holiday themed ideas since as of right now, when I'm filming this, is December 16th. Again, this is a timeless video. You can watch this whenever you would like. I'm just changing my calendar real quick. But as of when I'm filming this is December 16th, which we are in the singular digits of the holidays countdown. So I am quite under pressure with that. But, okay, so you're seeing me twiddling around. I actually received new brush sets. Shout out to my mom. They got me a new brush set. This happens to be from ColourPop. So I am super excited. I've already played around with them a little bit over the past day or so to give them a shot, but these are them. So I'm super excited to use them. I've talked about in my past videos, if you have tuned in before, that I need new brushes, and I'm super excited. So yeah, let's just jump right in. I'm getting overwhelmed with all the possibilities here. So I'm going to start with this concealer. I'm just going to dab this onto some problem areas of blemishes, kind of brighten my eyes here, all that fun jazz. So what I've been doing, or what I did, I guess is as of the past 2 days that I've had this makeup set, is I've been using this flat brush. I'm awful. This is F9, if in case you have the same set as me from ColourPop. I actually don't really know which brushes are supposed to do what with, but per the style of these brushes is how I'm going about using them in these particular orders. So feel free to call me out if you happen to watch this. Know what these brushes are actually for and correct me, because I would love to know. Yeah, I decided to give this a try, more or less. I normally use a beauty blender when it comes to my concealer, but I'm wanting to give the brushes an opportunity again. I used to use a brush all the time, and then whether it be the quality of the brush or the quality of my makeup, it just was not the vibe. It just was not blending the way I wanted it to. So I just went to Beauty Blender and hadn't really looked back up until I got this brush set, and now we are in. So I think everything's been blended for the most part. Like I said, just kind of dab those on some blemishes, even out the skin tone a little bit. So we're set there. Something I had gotten is over the weekend was my birthday. I took myself a little birthday shopping. I got this, it's this lip mask, lip primer. I don't entirely know what it qualifies itself. I don't know what it wants to call itself, but it's called Good Light. Taste of Space Lip Milk, and it's a South Korean brand. So pretty much I think this just primes my lips. It just kind of goes on clear. It does taste really good. But I think this just kind of like rejuvenates my lips, and God knows I need it. So this is like kind of like priming them before I put anything on them. And I usually just do the lips last, so I'll give a minute to soak in. Okay, so we're gonna go in with some blush. Now, the way I was wanting to do this eye makeup is I was wanting to more or less do one eye the sun, one eye the moon. Haven't decided which is which yet, but we'll get there together. I'm just keeping the blush cohesive across the board. I'm not doing one cheek versus another cheek. So for the blush, I've decided I was going to use the ColourPop F30 brush. You can already tell I've dabbled in my blush a little bit. So I'm just going to go in with this. The blush I'm happening to use is the Melt Cosmetics blush. I've used this before. I'll typically go in with that boy and that gal, and together they create a fairly cohesive blush for me. I'm just going in with the lighter one first. Love me some Melt Cosmetics, and obviously love me some ColourPop as well. But I am into all types of makeup, learning about all different types of makeup, all different brands. I'm definitely into like the idea of supporting lesser known brands. There's one, hold on, let me dig in here. Super side note. So I'm not using this color today, but there's a brand called Half Magic. I happened to buy one of their single eyeshadows that I had tried from Ulta, and I am really digging them. I got an eyeshadow I really enjoy, and then a lip gloss that looks like perfection. So shout out to Half Magic, because they are fully magical in my eyes. Sorry, I'm just adjusting my hair as I'm going. Okay, that doesn't actually look too bad. So I think we are just about at a level of blush that I like. Again, more blush is always better for me personally, but that's just a personal preference. I just can't get enough of blush myself. So, blush is set. Now with this being a sun and moon look, what I might do is split the highlighter up. I might do that. So with that being said, what I'm likely to do is I'm gonna whip out tried and true here. This is the Beauty Creations Corpse Bride palette, Why So Blue. It has a few different highlighters. There's one that is called quite literally Moonlight, which is this pink that has a blue reflective, and then the one above it is Wedding Cake. So I'm going to do one versus the other on either side of my face to kind of give that cohesion of the true sun and moon split. So Moonlight is going to obviously be for the moon side. I am going to actually, ironically enough, do the moon side on this side. I say ironically because I have a moon and star tattoo in my ear. So we're just going to go with that. And the highlighter brush I'm using for this is the F21. That's my designated highlighter brush. I am just kind of throwing it up there. Oh yeah, this is got that nice kind of blue sheen, blue sparkly sheen, but it's not anything like super overwhelming. Oh, fuzzies. So that, I think I'm gonna go in just a little bit more. I love me a glow. Okay, good deal. Then I'm going to kind of brush this brush off. And then go in with the wedding cake. It's a little bit more just neutral, but it's glowing just the same. Let's see. Let me see if it's the affected appearance that I want. It is. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, you guys can definitely see that one. Looks like I've been up in the gym, but like in a good way. I'm like up in the gym in a good way. Sweating. Okay. So now that I'm nice and glistening, I almost, no, I kind of like that it just is. Yeah, we'll just go with that. Okay. Now on for the fun. Before I actually do anything with my eyes, I'm gonna go in with my Spoolie, my F-O-E. Oh my god, I couldn't see the bottom of the E. It's E12. Finally have an eyebrow spoolie, so I'm gonna go in, kind of yank these brows up real quick before I do anything with the eyes. Get these puppies under control. I've needed one of these so badly. And now I finally have it. I'm not coloring my brows today. If you've stuck around before, I've either been doing the brows or not doing the brows, and I'm just not gonna do the brows today. Okay, so we're gonna go in and do the moon side first. I'm still on the fence about how I'm wanting to illustrate this, so bear with me here. But I definitely want to go in. Let's see. Also, I have this NYX Jumbo eye pencil. This one happens to be the silver. I don't know if it has an actual name, but it's the silver one. Oh, not it being called the cottage cheese. That sounds more violent than it is, but speaking of violence, my cats are just going and running amok in the background, so excuse their tomfoolery. I'm trying to think how I want to do this. So this idea was brought to me by actually a few of my coworkers that happen to watch my videos. So this was a suggestion, so shout out to them. So hopefully this turns out decent. So per usual, I am not an expert, but I definitely think makeup's just fun. Okay, so this is giving like crescent moon is what I'm trying to give it with my cottage cheese pencil. God, I wish I would have come up with a different name. That just sounds gross. But yeah, I will not be going back to any other white eyeliner. I promise you that, because it works. It works. So from there, I think what I'm gonna do, oh lordy, is go in with the E18 brush. This has obviously already been used before, so all the brushes were white when I first got them. I'm gonna go in, I think, with Butterfly from just the Corpse Bride. It's that tried and true navy blue. Okay. Go in here. Looks nice. I'm gonna make this a little bit more cohesive. I'm making the moon a little moony here. Alrighty. I think I kind of like how that's blended down. Sweet. And then we are gonna go in. I honestly kind of want to go in with Cold Feet. I've only used this one other time, so bear with me here. Cold Feet of the same palette is actually a black with some sparkles. Well, this is gonna hopefully not have a lot of fallout, but is that. Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh. It has like purple and blue and greenish sparkles like stars. So I want to go in, try and decide what brush I want to do this with, more or less. I'm gonna go in with E3. Why not? E3 is this little guy. We're gonna go in with that. Just gonna very gently go in with that. Okay, this is actually turning out pretty good. And this is the first video I've used these brushes for, so congrats if you guys are watching this, because not that my other videos weren't of quality, but I feel like my looks are gonna just be even better with my better brushes I have now. Okay, so I like that kind of dark side of the moon vibe. Okay, yes, yes. And oh, I have the perfect, I was so excited about this brush in particular. We got this Itsy Bitsy L1. Look how small it is. Oh my god, it's so cute. So I'm gonna go in with Cold Feet, and I'm gonna go underneath the eye to kind of connect that whole dark side of the moon look. Drop it in my eye. It's literally like I just put on eyeliner. I love this brush. This is my favorite little brushes now. Hell yeah. So last thing I'm wanting to do actually is, where's that? Hold on, I'm having a dig. Give me like 0.5. Is I'm gonna use this glitter liner that happens to be the My Little Ponies by Beauty Creations, another Beauty Creations. I really enjoy their brand. I really like fun makeup. I'm gonna go in and let me see about perfecting that here in my mirror. I'm gonna make it a little bit more obvious. I'm emulating my tattoo here with a star. Okay. Yeah. It's like a starburst, but I dig it. Okay, so that is the moon side. I am gonna go ahead and do my mascara just to finish that side completely. Gonna do that real quick here. Just to call this side done. So I can go in and do my sun side. And move on. While we're talking about sun and moons, I love that whole aesthetic of celestial decor. It was really popular in the 90s. Love it. Adore it. I had my bathroom decked out like that for a long time. But I'm also really big into like sun, moon, rising, zodiacs, all that jazz. Yes, I'm one of those girlies. So, my moon sign is actually Aries. Fun fact. And I am fiery all the way through because with my sun sign, I am a Sagittarius. And then my rising sign is a Leo. So I am literally a fiery bitch. Now, with the sun, I'm gonna do it a little differently. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it differently. God. I'm trying to find like a yellow, but not like a gross yellow. Ooh. Okay, that could work. Yellow is so weird of a color to me because I either love it or I hate it on me. So I don't often do yellow looks, and that's why. I think it looks great on some skin tones. I think it's just hit and miss on mine personally. But I'm popping out this Enchanted Sky. This was like from Five Below. And there happens to be a Cosmo Fields. Ironically enough, that's this yellow right here. Kind of like dandelion yellow. So I'm going to go in with that. And I think I'm going to go in. I thought I was going to use a certain brush. I'm not using that one. I'm going to go in with, I really want this set. Let's go in with E3. I'm going to go in with E3, get that cleaned off a little bit better. Now to transfer the blue. And my little mix of this concentrate. We're gonna go from the opposite angle here. And I'm just dabbing this shit on. But like the sun, just kind of dabbing it like haphazardly, to be honest, because the sun has rays that just go everywhere. So that's the vibe. I'm trying to see if there's a yellower yellow, whatever. You guys feel me? A more yellow I could utilize. Because yellow is just a funny color. Like, ooh. Okay, let's try this one. Again, I love ColourPop. I've loved ColourPop for a long time. This is like, I think the first palette I bought. This is a Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon by ColourPop. Their first one, because I know they have a second one. They have this color called Justice. I'm gonna go in with that bad boy. See if that doesn't give me more of the yellow on yellow that I'm looking for. Nothing wrong with the other palette. I'm just making sure the yellow speaks. yeah. Sweet. So that is a lot more yellow, like I wanted it, so I'm happy with that. Now we're gonna go in with an orange. You guys are getting like almost all my palettes for these. I have the Jeffree Star Shane Dawson combo Conspiracy. It has one called Cheese Dust that I rarely use, obviously, because orange is another funky color I hardly use on myself, but I think it'll be good. And I'm gonna use this little guy. I don't know if this is the one I want, but this is the one I'm gonna use. I'm just scooching some stuff around here. Organize my vanity a little bit better. I just have a lot of moving parts right now. So I'm gonna use the E28 brush. It's a little baby chunky brush for this. I'm just kind of going in. Kind of just giving like sunbursty vibes. Yeah, just kind of sunbursty vibes, to be honest. Okay. And then I'll put that brush up. I think got that sucker cleaned off. And then let me see. I think I might go back in, quite frankly, with that small tiny brush, the L1 little sucker, and do from the same palette Flaming Hot for more of like the red, because I definitely want red in this, to give like the true like just fiery flames. To find the flames a little bit better. If you guys have stuck around with me this long, I appreciate your patience with this look, because I've never done anything like this before. So we are just on a creative journey together here. I'm hoping that's giving flames and not like sunflower. I'm trying to give it flames. I like flowers, but hopefully the vision will be here. Okay. Last bit I wanted to add is, let me see if this tracks. I have the Shrek eyeliner that looks red, so I'm gonna go in with that. It's like the dragon one. Yeah, it's the ColourPop Shrek eyeliner. Oh, hell yeah. Dudes, that definitely fucking made it. Okay, sick. I'm eyelining with that one. That's the one. Don't mind me, I'm just poking my own eyeball out. Okay. Oh my god. Well, I pretty well got it on that at this point. I'm gonna tap in a little bit more yellow because I think it's hiding. She's just hiding a little bit. Let me put some of these things up. Okay, go back in. Just wanna zhuzh that up. Just a little bit more zhuzhing. Okay, sick. Now I'm gonna do the mascara real quick for this guy. Throw on a lip and we are set. We are set. I'll be so happy with this look. Again, I'm just going in with the same Charlotte Tilbury mascara. I love it. So here, just moving all this stuff out of my way. Quite frankly. All right, sweet. Make sure. I know it's hard to see my other lashes. The blue side. Oh, this turned out really good. Oh wait, sick. So, last thing to do is simply throw on some lip. Now, I've already talked about this lip being a new lip gloss of mine. I think I'm gonna rock it because it's this nice brown color and I'm kind of digging the fuck out of it. So hang tight. I have it in my purse. Okay. And I'm a festive bitch, so my purse currently is a literal stocking. Let me see. Not me just going through my purse for you guys. Jeez Louise. Oh my gosh, where is it at? Hold on. It's gonna make it, I promise. It's worth the wait. Okay, here it is, here it is, here it is. Okay, this is Half Magic. This color is Chaos Prone. The lip gloss is Magic Drip. Ugh. It's so good. Oh my god. I mean, dude, come the fuck on. I just love this color. Alright, and with that, guys, we are set. You'll get a close-up. That is my sun. This is my moon. I'm really happy with it. I hope you guys have stuck around. I really hope you've enjoyed it also. I would love to get some feedback, so please feel free to definitely like if you like the video. Comment. Love to hear some comments for you guys, and I'd love to get some more subscribers. That way you guys get tuned in to whenever I decide to be creative with my makeup before work. So thank you guys so much for watching, and you have a great rest of your day. See ya.